a.m. News Extra with Sonia Artero.
And welcome back. As part of their long list of accomplishments, the group Mud is scheduled to shoot a music video sometime this year with filmmaker Alex Munoz, who is also from Guam. Their immediate plans are to complete a recording on their new album. For now, they are encouraging their friends and family and fans to come out and help them celebrate the release of their new advanced single, Should Have Known, which they'll be performing this evening at the Hard Rock Cafe starting at 8 p.m.
Sure.
Okay, starting at 8 p.m. Once again, we are talking with band members Nikki Aclaro and Alan Cow. Thank you both for coming on tonight.
Thank you, Sonia, for having us again.
No worries. Now, I wanted to find out, who do you guys owe for not only the success that you have now, but for learning what you do, your lead vocals, your lead guitar. Who taught you to do that?
It's kind of just listening to the radio and idolizing, those people that are on there and just practicing it yourself, kind of just learning it on your own and just, I don't know, think motivation.
MTV, learning cover songs, that gets you into playing, want to make sure you learn the songs. And
what about band members on Guam that maybe you grew up with back in the day? Who are they? Like, who are your inspirations here on Guam?
Well, I used to look up to Nikki's dad. Nikki's dad was a really exceptional guitar player, and he used to...
Who is Nikki's dad?
Nikki's dad is Mars Aclaro, and they're really well-known musicians on Guam, and I used to go to him a lot to learn stuff.
Any other musicians that have helped maybe shape, I don't know, the way you perform or the way you sing or play the guitar?
MTV.
Just MTV.
Yeah.
Now, how do your parents and your family feel about your success? What do they say to you?
They're all pretty supportive,
Yeah.
I think they're actually relieved. It's like, wow, it's finally paying off.
Because you guys, when you originally went to San Francisco, what year was that?
I think it was in '93. 93, Ralph and I moved out with our band Acid Jazz, and that was a long time ago.
What is it like getting gigs out there? When you first got out there,
it was really hard.
Get your gigs?
It was really hard.
How does that work?
It's learning how the system works, because we were originally, well, since we're from Guam, the system is basically different. On Guam, is if you are working with a beer company of some sort, or you have a sponsorship, you can have a regular show, a regular club gig, and it's consistent and it pays. In San Francisco, it's different. There are basically so many more bands than venues that you have to know somebody or be really, really good to get in, and that's what we had to learn. When we went out there, we couldn't get a show anywhere. Nobody would give us a chance, so we had to figure out how the system worked and practice, get really good, and eventually got in.
And then this record label, I mean, who noticed you and how did that happen?
Well, the record label noticed us because we were basically starting a buzz. Starting in 2006, we started a new campaign of pushing really hard, playing all the large venues, playing with the best bands in San Francisco, and that's created a lot of buzz in San Francisco, and then the label basically came looking for us.
MySpace?
On MySpace too, yeah.
And
yeah, we got a lot of hit on
wow.
MySpace. Yeah.
Fantastic. And the Warfield, you guys played there, and that's like a huge venue.
Yeah,
and
huge.
A lot of people on MySpace were commenting on how you guys were fantastic, that you were right up there with the Foo Fighters and Green Day. But what was that experience like?
That was great. I mean, wow, that was an experience.
Got to meet a lot of
sharing a stage,
idols.
sharing a stage of our idols and musicians that sold multi-platinum albums, sharing a stage with just legends,
Who were some of the legends that you have shared the stage with?
Slash
was there.
Okay.
The guy from Metallica was there.
Joe
Satriani.
Mark McGrath.
Yeah, Mark McGrath. The guitar player for the Sex Pistols was there also.
Wow.
Yeah, so we're talking a wide range of people, celebrities.
There are, I'm sure, a lot of people out there watching going, I want to do what you do. If you could offer them any words of advice on getting their act together and really seeing it to fruition, your dreams, your hopes, your desires, what words of advice would you share with them?
Man, be willing to sacrifice. Be willing to sacrifice, I mean...
Just stay focused.
Yeah, stay focused.
Remember why you're doing it and where you want to go.
Because you will need that patience.
You're going to need that patience. It took us a long time to do it.
Wow.
It took us a really long time.
Now, how do you guys feel about giving up your time and donating your time as a band, playing at certain venues for fundraisers?
We do fundraising for a lot of organizations in San Francisco, a lot of Asian Pacific Islander functions. You know, we basically do a lot of what do you call that? Benefit shows. We do a lot of benefit shows for them.
That's good to know, because here on Guam, the Save the Mount Carmel School is asking for your assistance. So,
Oh, are we playing?
would you guys be willing?
We're leaving
We're putting you on
Tuesday.
the spot. No, I'm sure it's somewhere down the line.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
your next trip out
I'm
would
pretty
be
sure
fantastic.
we can work
'cause-
something out.
Yeah, there you go. Now, is there anything in closing that I didn't ask that you want to ensure our viewers, you leave our viewers with about your band and what you hope to accomplish?
Oh, we're coming to our neighborhood near you.
There you go. Speaking of which, future plans. What are your future plans?
Future plans is, well, we're gonna touring, a lot of touring, trying to finish off the album and tour. Two things we need to do.
Where all will you be touring?
The most current tour we have planned right now is to do a South by Southwest tour
In Texas.
in Texas, Austin, Albuquerque, Dallas, and Vegas. Plan to do that.
What is it like being on the road? Do you miss, obviously you miss your family and your friends. What is the hardest part?
Hardest part is finding a place to shower.
Yes.
Get out.
Nikki is an expert in showering at the Starbucks.
Oh, now you have to tell everybody.
I'm sorry.
Is this the sink shower?
Sure.
It's called the baby white shower. The rest of the guys, we're like, we'll wing it. We don't need a shower. But Nikki's like,
We do need a
yeah.
shower. No.
What
You know
was the
what I offer?
What was the funniest experience that you ever encountered as a van?
Not funny, but exciting. The van breaking down in a 2 a.m. in a desert. There you go. And we all had cell phones, but none of it worked.
Well, it's good to know you're from Guam, because at least you didn't sweat as much, right?
Oh, but it was freezing.
That's
Yeah.
right. It
freezing
gets
2
really
a.m.
cold at night
Yeah.
and definitely
Yeah. In the middle
hot
of nowhere.
in the morning. Oh my goodness! What ended up happening? People
Well,
started
we had to
coming
wait
by
for
and
we had to wait for a highway patrol to come and get us.
daybreak,
Yeah.
highway patrol.
Right. Someone
Oh.
found us.
What did you guys do for those many hours?
We slept.
Slept in the van like this.
really close to each other, right?
Yeah. Well,
Huddle.
yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much for coming on. It's our pleasure and honor. And
Thank you for having us,
I'm
Sonia.
just excited for you guys. Please, every time you're back on island, please think about coming here to News Extra and having this be your venue for
Well, you know we will
announcing
now.
anything new.
You offered. We will take up that offer.
Awesome. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. For more information about Mud, you can visit the band's website, and that website address is?
It's mudsf.com or on MySpace. That's Mud the Band.
There you go. Up next, as a treat to our loyal viewers, Mud has agreed to perform live in studio, so stay tuned for this once-in-a-lifetime treat. Up next.